What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Zedmont. We are going to be doing something slightly different today. Some of you, me included, woke up to an update in the App Store, also in the Play Store. Nothing visibly changed for me, but for those people in very, very lucky regions, there is a new update. Going to show you what it does. Boom, shakalaka, huge quality of life improvement for those people with multiple accounts. I've been asking for this for a long time. As you can see here, A, you can nickname your accounts, and B, it shows you which task force they're in. Now, the task force is only showing the actual hash code, so you have to know what your hash code is. Hopefully they update that to show the task force name in the future, but the fact that you can now nickname your accounts is a huge benefit for me because every time I go to change accounts, it shows my email address, and I don't want to do that, so I'm super stoked on that. Small quality of life thing that will help many players to keep their accounts in order. Also, as you can see, you get to customize which color you want, which background you want, which name you want. So just tiny improvements that are going to be greatly felt. Now, obviously, these have already been rolled out across other games. I believe Brawl Stars has had this for quite a while, but having this on Boom Beach is great. And the only thing is, it is rolling out on a region by region basis. So a lot of people in Europe, for example, parents in France, already have this update. In North America, we don't have it quite yet. If you're wondering what the heck I am doing, this is all Heavy Rush. The reason for that is because heavies are ridiculously strong. I am full boosted, and on top of that, we also have the heavy health tribe. So these guys are going to be incredibly strong and impossible to stop, and it's always a good time to go crush some bases using all heavies because someone, I want to say 90% of my joy in Boom Beach comes from leaving ridiculous attacks in people's logs and having them open it and be like, what the heck happened here? Now, do let me know in the comments if you actually look. I don't ever watch the attacks, but as you can see here, we were rated by just bullet, which is fairly standard. This one, I'm guessing, let's have a look here. Guessing that I left my, yeah, I did. I left my base in Hammerman. Huge mistake by me there. Free resources for someone. I don't watch people's attacks. I do like to go through my replay log and just see what the heck people are using though. So let me know if you actually even check or you just collect the diamonds and carry on with your life, because I'm very curious. If I was to do something ridiculous like this to you, would you even notice? Because if that would I guess that would ruin a whole bunch of my entertainment values if no one's watching them. But nonetheless, we are going to be smoking some heavies in here strictly because not only just for their seeing it and wondering what the heck's going on, but it's also just the sheer joy of beating someone using troops that really probably shouldn't be able to beat a base. Heavies on their own are designed to be this massive meat shield. Brick is getting shot in the face. We're going to have to throw one more shock out here, one more shock out here. We have so much gunboat energy. I believe we have the GBE tribe still. And I just my mind just went blank there. So let's just double check here quickly. I mean, I believe we do. Yes, Gunboat Energy Tribe, so useful. But we're also taking advantage of this heavy health. As you can see here, lots of things boosted, and we still have full raw crystals thanks to that Mega Crab goodness. Okay, let's keep moving forward quickly. A little pause there and let me know if you saw it or not. Just trying to balance all of the things, which is getting increasingly difficult as life goes on and kids get older and all of those kinds of things. The U.S. election happened yesterday, or I should say will be happening for the next few months, it seems like. That is, I guess, not really all that terribly relevant at this moment, but we're going to shock all of the things. Do let me know what you think about that Supercell ID update. If you have multiple accounts, it is a huge boost. I'm assuming there's also some other quality of life improvements. They didn't just push out just the update for Supercell ID. There was some other goodness involved, but unfortunately Supercell doesn't put a lot of release notes. I really do appreciate it when companies put release notes into their updates just so that you can see what the heck you're installing in the App Store. assuming you actually go to the App Store, I still install a number of updates manually. I do have automatic updating configured, but the Boom Beach update, for example, came out and I wasn't installed yet. So I went ahead and installed it with the hopes that my Supercell ID would look like everyone else's Supercell ID, and then I realized that Canada and the US don't appear to have it yet, which is unfortunate. I don't know how they pick which regions they do it with. Maybe it's based on privacy laws, like maybe the EU required it or something along those lines, but nonetheless, I am very, very overly excited, I'm sure, as far as wanting to get that into my game, because I have a whole bunch of accounts from like HQ3 all the way up to HQ24, and I have a crab account and a max level account, and then I've got my account that I don't have any powder in, and so being able to put nicknames on things, definitely useful. If you're considering creating a second account, do consider, especially hopefully you have Gmail. There are all sorts of great tricks when it comes to Gmail as far as using plus addressing and using dot notations. And if you have questions about that, regardless of if it's for Boom Beach or not, do let me know. I've got some quite a fair amount of expertise in the IT side of things. So if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about when I say dot notation and plus addressing, do let me know. I can give you some shout outs and some tips and all that sort of stuff, because it's incredibly useful regardless of if it's for Boom Beach or not. Where's this person's other shock launcher? I feel like I've missed a shock launcher. Maybe they only have one, or maybe I bartered it out at the beginning. Maybe it was sitting right in there. Regardless, all heavies, it's viable, folks. I highly recommend you give it a shot, especially when you're full boosted. It's not just for warships. Rushing with all heavies can be incredibly fun. And as you see, I'm doing a terrible job of it. I'm rushing. I have like 80 GBE left at the end of the attack. And I also am losing like 5 troops. So we're just going to shock this person. This person we're doing the exact same thing to this person that someone did to us. And that is, we are going to go with all critters, take this person down, and then hopefully they realize that this is probably like 99% likely their Hammerman layout, but it just takes so long. We're going to throw some artilleries back there. Probably should, you know what? Let's just throw all of our heavies at the forefront and see if we can't speed this up. Every single building we take down is going to do some indirect damage on that core, and so you might as well give them some intel and diamonds just to speed things up a little tiny bit. And they're going to wonder how they managed to take down some troops. Anyways, let's speed that along. Now, one other thing that I should mention is yesterday someone was asking how bombardiers have changed operation attacks. Operation attacks, if we go into here, if we watch, for example, that was a terrible attack, unboosted, I think. Let's watch this one. You'll notice that it takes 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Bombardiers have made operation attacks quite a bit longer, and as a result, I would love it, Supercell, as we're looking at quality of life improvements, I would love it if they would give us some sort of scroller where you could scroll the attack forwards and backwards. Going backwards is incredibly useful, especially now that operation attacks have gotten a bit longer, because it really sucks to have to go 4 times mode through 3.5 minutes just to get to this part where you've lost the delay or lost some troops or whatever the heck you're trying to watch. So Supercell, please keep the quality of life improvements coming. I really do appreciate those small little details. But also, please give us some new operations as well. Would love some new maps, would love even some changes to maps. Honestly, I would absolutely kill right now to be able to have even mines change locations. We're going to put all of our heavies onto this hot pot, because why the heck not? We're going to shock, and that should be all of the goodness we need. The hot pot's going to stay down because we shocked it in the corner. Just a note, all of your heavies will sit on that front right-hand corner, and then boom, shakalaka, hiding those heavies. Clearly Scorchers would be better, but gotta mix it up, get something different going. Anyways, do let me know what you think about this update, if you've noticed anything else in it. Otherwise, as always, do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, putting my code in the creator code, and all that other good stuff. I'm going to keep clearing my map. Need to get my last rocket launcher upgraded, and then probably diamond finish something in here and get something upgraded. So as always, I'm Zedmont. Do hit me up if you have questions about Supercell ID, about Gmail, about warships, whatever it may be. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Zedmont. Peace.